All right, guys, we are back with round two hat format at Epic Cards and Games in Hurst, Texas. We got Noe on the left playing Koa'ki Meiru's Fire Fist versus myself on the right playing Sylvans. We're both undefeated in this tournament. Well, technically, we both won round one, so we'll see who move on with a 2-0 record. So I start off by activating Sylvan Charity, which is Sylvan Charity's effect is you draw 3 cards, then put 2 back on top of your deck with at least one of them being a Sylvan card. So I put back Soul Charge and Charity. So if I'm putting back Soul Charge, I probably already have Soul Charge in my hand. So yeah, Noe should probably expect that he's going to get Lone Fire Soul Charge, the best opening in this deck. So I get the red tree, activate the field spell, discard the Hermitry from my hand. So the field spell's effect is you can send a plant type monster from your hand or face it from your side of the field to put any Sylvan card on top of your deck. So I put the Princess Sprout on top, and the Princess's effect is when it's excavated, you can special summon it from your graveyard to declare level 1 through 8 becomes a level. But then here comes a Soul Charge. The most hated card in hat format. So Soul Charge's effect is you can target any number of monsters in your graveyard, special summon them, and if you do, take 1,000 for each. You can't conduct your battle phase of turn, use Soul Charge, and you can activate 1 Soul Charge per turn. So yeah, I used Hermitry's effect once per turn. Not a hard once per turn. You can use, but Hermitry's effect is you can excavate the top card of your deck. If it's a plant type monster, you draw 1 card. So I set it up the turn before. I put the Princess on top, excavate the Princess, and I think I kind of messed up here. Maybe I should have done something different. I also kind of pre-play Noe because I know he's playing Fire Fist Koa'ki, so that's why you're going to see here I'm going to go for like a Stardust. Turn 1, I made the Princess Sprout a 7. The issue is I think I needed a... Oh, okay, I see what I should have done. I think I should have gotten a green tree instead of the second red tree. Yeah, that's what I should have done. Okay, because I was looking back and I remember I messed up this field. I just didn't think everything through. Like, in order for Spore to come back as an 8, I need a level 7 in the graveyard, and I didn't have one. But this is I'm still going to end with a pretty good board. So, I see. Yes, I should have had a green tree out there. Instead of 3 reds, I should have had 1 green, the Spore, because I made the Princess Sprout a 7. I should have just made it an 8. And I would have been in a much better spot. But it's still going to be hard for Noe to deal with this field. So I'm going to end on Felgrand with a tree in defense mode and a Stardust Dragon. Now, Noe doesn't... This is like only the second time he's entered. I would say he's definitely not a regular. But somehow he did win the very first time he was on the channel. He ended up winning the whole tournament in Tengu format more than a year ago. But we'll see. I try to convince him to come and play, but he doesn't. Alright, so he starts off by activating Fire Formation Tenki, which that one's a Rhoda for Beast Warriors, basically. So he grabs Bear off the Tenki. You can only activate 1 Tenki per turn. It's a continuous spell, gives all your Beast Warriors 100 attack. Now he goes Dark Hole, and here tribute to negate the Dark Hole with Stardust. And here comes, what's this card do? This Diamond Core of Koa'ki Meiru says, add 1 Koa'ki Meiru card from your deck to your hand, except Diamond Core of Koa'ki Meiru. You can banish this card from your graveyard for the rest of this turn. Koa'ki Meiru monster you control cannot be destroyed. This is only the second time I've had this deck on the channel. And that spell card is like... I guess they add that spell just to reveal it for their Koa'kis. I think that's why they play it. Alright, so he summons Bear, activates Bear's effect. Bear's effect is you can send 1 face of 5 formation. I think spell or trap card to destroy a monster your opponent controls, but I negate his effect with Felgrand. And here comes Duality from Noe. He reveals Upstart, Fiendish Chain, and another Bear. So yeah, Felgrand, the level 8 XYZ monster, its effect is you can attach a material to target 1 face-up monster to the field. For the rest of his turn, his effects are negated and is unaffected by other card effects. So now he's Upstarts me. Good, I'm going to need some of that life points back from Soul Charge. Oh, yeah, no, he just concedes. So, yeah, I messed up. I was supposed to end on, like, double Felgrand Stardust, but I was one little mistake where I didn't bring out the Sage Koya with Lone Fire. Yeah, I should have not brought out all 3 red trees. I should have just brought 1 out, brought out the Spore, and brought out the green tree, but I got greedy trying to draw more cards. And I would have ended on double Felgrand Stardust. That's the play. But anyways, here we go. Luckily, I didn't get punished there for that mistake. But we are going to game 2. We'll see if Noe can pull off the Legacy 2-0 and move on 2-0 in this record. Again, he did win one tournament. Our Tengu tournament. Okay, so I'm reading the Koa'ki. Is it foreign? I think this one's Your Night. I think this one, yeah, I think that's the name of this one. Where is it? I'm trying to look it up. Because I don't remember. I've only had these on the channel once. It's this one, right? Yes, this one is Your Night. Once per turn, you can reveal one Iron Core of Koa'ki Meiru in your hand. Special 1 level 4 level Koa'ki Meiru monster from your deck, except Your Night. So he goes for Tiger King, the Fire Fist Tiger King. And that one, I think when it's XYZ summon, you set a 5 formation spell or trap card directly from your deck. So I'm guessing he has another Tenki. So I know where the other Tenki's at. So I upstart him. And here comes Silvan Charity. Tiger King has another effect, but I'll go over it if it comes up. It doesn't come up that much. All right, so Silvan Charity. Let's see, what am I going to put on top of the deck? So a field spell. And yes, a field spell. And the Chalice. Yeah, right now I'm playing like 2 Chalice, 1 Lance. So it looks like I'm just going to Terraforming for the field spell. Give Nomi 1,000. Now, who am I rooting for? I'm fine either way. If I win, I win. And if Noe wins, I would like to see his deck perform well. And, ooh, Macro Cosmos. So I chain MST to the Macro. Okay, so I had the out. Good, because that card wrecks this deck bad. I think I played... Okay, yesterday, this is not a spoiler because this match wasn't on camera. But I faced a Girga player who was main deck in D-Fissure. And I just straight up lost to D-Fissure. I didn't even lose to, like, Girga. I just couldn't deal with the D-Fissure. Like, D-Fissure completely shut down my hand. And I lost because of it. But anyways, I go Curry Bandit. He breakthrough skills my Curry Bandit. So breakthrough skills effect is it basically negates a face-up monster effect until the end of the turn. And now Curry Bandit is just a vanilla monster. Its effect only activates the turn it's normal summoned. So I MST'd as Tenki because, like, I'm so behind. Look, I have no cards to my name. So we knew I had the Marshall Leaf on top because I stacked it the previous turn. So that was the goal. I was like, I know I'm going to hit his Tiger King with Marshall Leaf. Marshall Leaf, when it's excavated, it pops a monster on the field. Also, the Mount Sylvania field spell, I forgot to mention its other effect, is during your opponent's end phase, you can excavate the top card of your deck. If it's a plant-type monster, you have to excavate it. If it's not, you can put it at the bottom or top of your deck. It's a good card. So that's why I MSC the Tenki. I was kind of like, okay, I'm going to pop your Tiger King. You're not going to have a monster. And then this gives me time to, like, draw into stuff. All right. So he summons Your Night and then brings out this guy. I forgot the name of this one. See, I have to read the cards too, man. Which one is this one? The one he summons. Okay, this one is Crusader. So this one's kind of like a Shura type of card. So yeah, he hits me with both the Koa'kis. Goes for another Tiger King. What could I have besides Chalice? Emptiness? No, it has to be Chalice. Okay, yeah, I Chalice the Tiger King. End phase the field spell. Yeah, see, you see there? The Lone Fire has to go to the graveyard. Trust me, I don't want to mill a Lone Fire. I need Lone Fire right now. Alright, so I summon another Curry Bandit. He warnings my Curry Bandit, so I'm at... And now I'm going to Blind Charity and hope to draw a Silvan card. Okay, so I did draw a Silvan card. I think if you don't have a Silvan card when you Charity, you put your entire hand back on top of your deck. Kind of like I like to call it Blind Lure. You can Blind Charity as well. But here comes Soul Charge. But I'm at 26, so what can I do? So I'm going to target Lone Fire and the Sage. Bring out both. Novi lets it go. So what's the game plan now? I'm at 600 to his 7,000. Tribute Lone Fire. What do you play around now? I mean, Solemn Warning's gone. He might not have Bottomless. I can't attack. So do I try to dig for some cards and bring out a red tree? Let's see. So I decide to try to dig for some cards with the red tree. I could have made a rank 7, but, like, he has 2 back rows that could easily stop me. Okay, Soul Drain. Yeah, I didn't see that coming. So now my red tree's not going to activate because he chained Soul Drain. Soul Drain like negates all graveyard effects, but I still draw a card for Hermitry's on-field effect. And the big green tree, Sage Koya, has the similar effect to Hermitry. Once per turn, you can excavate the top card of your deck. Except that one doesn't draw a card. You just excavate. And then, you know, if you hit Sylvans, they'll trigger. Alright, so here comes Duality from Noe. Reveals Bottomless. Bear. Oh, Bear's insane right here. Yeah, Bear's insane. I mean, he'll be able to pop one of my... Yeah, pop my red tree for sure. I don't know what's taking him so long. Someone mentioned my Book of Moon sleeves. Yeah, I got those from Steven Delara from California. They were a gift. Yeah, I appreciate the gifts. I remember one guy in New York gave me a mat, but I don't play on it. I still have it, but it's just... I don't know. Maybe I'll start playing on that one as well. But this is my signature mat. This is why I always play on this Yugi mat. Alright, so I'm going to attack over the bear, not the Tiger King. And he has Fiendish Chain. Okay, so this doesn't matter that much. He's just stopping me from attacking. And yeah, this Soul Drain is hurting me really bad. So now main phase 2, I'm going to use a Field Spells effect. Discard the Hermitry from my hand to put Charity on top. So I'm just trying to dig for cards right now. Now I could set... He can't run over my Sage Koya unless if he draws another level 4. But if he does draw another level 4, then what am I at? That's game if he draws another 4. Yep, that's game. Yeah, you can see I can see it. So we are going to game 3. We'll know he pull off the Legacy 2-0 and move on. Like I said, I'm fine. I'm not too familiar with this Koa'ki deck. This is only like the third time I featured it on the channel. And the first time I featured it was Alfred. And it was only one tournament that he entered with this deck. So I think this is a Jeff Jones creation. But anyways, I'm starting off with Terraforming into the field spell, activate the field spell, send Hermitry from my hand to the stack. Charity. I must have the Upstart combo. If I'm putting Charity on top, I must have Upstart. Here it comes. Yep, Upstart. And here comes Charity. Draw 3 cards. Will I Lone Fire Soul Charge him again? Okay, so I'm going to reveal Sage Koya. I'm going to put Sage Koya back on top. And, oh, I have another field spell. Okay, yeah, so it looks like it's going to be the field spell and Sage Koya back on top. Come on, Low Fire. Or Miracle Furt. Okay, Curry Band. So my hand's not that good. Yeah, my hand's not that good. But Curry Band, excavate the top 5 cards. Add a spell out of those 5. So I add Upstart. And Sage Koya will trigger to grab back Sylvan Charity. And then the rest go to grave. Yeah, that's Curry Bandit's effect. The turn is normal summon. During your end phase, you contribute it to excavate the top 5 cards of your deck. Out of those 5s, you add a spell trap to your hand. And then the Sylvans that get excavated, so that'll trigger. So now, Noe goes tanky for... What's he going to tanky for? Bear. So, does he care about my Mount Sylvania? I mean, he's going to get another... Yeah, dude, I have a bunch of cards in my hand. Like 6. Have a full hand. So he summons the Uranite, keeps the bear in his hand, and then uses Uranite's effect to special summon probably the Crusader, and then he's going to do a ton of damage. Or not. I thought he was going to do a ton of damage, but he decides to go for Tiger King. I think he should have hit first, man. Come on, Noe. No, he doesn't play much, man. Like I said, this is like... I think he's been on the channel maybe like 4 times. Max. I know he joined one Tengu tournament, one Hat tournament. Yeah, I think this is only like the 4th tournament that he's entered. Since I started uploading videos more than... Anyways, I use the field spell during Noe's end phase, reveals Soul Charge, but I kept Soul Charge in my hand because I'm about to Soul Charge him. Oh, he's got Maxi. Oh, God, I hate Maxi. So yeah, I'm asking him where the Tenki is, and he showed me the Tenki's right there. This is why this Sylvan deck is another reason why it's so good, is because Sylvan... No other deck has 3 Sylvan Charity to dig for Soul Charge. That's why I put it in S tier, and some people call me crazy. And here comes Soul Charge, but here comes a Maxi from Noe. And let's see, what's the game plan? So 1, 2. I have not used the field spell this turn, so I can mess Noe up. Even though he Maxi'd me, I can still mess him up. I can go put like whatever I want on top of the deck. So I decided to go with 3. He's only going to draw 1 card. So for those guys who may not know, Max C's effect is a quick effect hand trap. You can discard it from your hand to the graveyard. For the rest of this turn, each time your opponent special summons a monster, you draw 1 card. My friend Scott Page says it's the best card ever printed in the history of Yu-Gi-Oh! Alright, so I get rid of the Sage Koya from my hand to stack a Komushumo on top of my deck. And that one, when it's excavated, you pop a spell trap card your opponent controls. So I'm going to use the Hermitry's effect to excavate the mushroom. I'm going to draw a card, then I'm going to pop one of Noe's spells and traps. Now, I know where the second Tenki is, so I can get rid of his Tenki or his back row, depending on what I'm afraid of. So we'll see. So I decide to just get rid of the Tenki. Activate Sage Koya, hit Martial Leaf. Okay, that was a good hit. That was pretty lucky. I normally only play 1 Martial Leaf, but I side in the second one. That one, when it's excavated, you pop a monster your opponent controls. So, and then here comes Curry Bandit. Now remember, I can't attack this turn. Do I have anything to stop the bear? No. Okay, so excavate. I hit Sage Koya, Soul Charge, MST, and Miracle Furt. So we'll find out which card am I going to add to my hand out of those. So it looks like I go with Miracle Furt, and Sage Koya is going to activate. Sage Koya, when it's excavated, you can add a Sylvan Sparrow trap card from your graveyard to your hand. Yeah, I know he's going to probably summon Bear. Unless, he's probably going to summon Bear. He can pop one of my Sylvans, but I still have Komushumo, which is a 2,000 defense wall, and another big tree. So he has to get rid of my Hermitry right here. So he goes Duality. He's probably trying to draw Dark Hole, but he did not draw Dark Hole. I think I remember when we were playing that I mentioned it to him. You need to do Duality into Dark Hole. But it's not Dark Hole, so he chooses, what, the monster? Alright, but you can't special summon this turn. Oh, yeah, I remember. That one is kind of like a tribe. I was like, what is that card? You can see here, I remember I asked him what it does. It's Koa'ki Meiru Ice. It says that during each of your end phases, destroy this card unless you can send 1 Iron Core of Koa'ki Meiru from your hand to the graveyard, or reveal 1 continuous spell card on your hand. So it's like there's restrictions. But its main effect is you can send 1 card from your hand to the graveyard to destroy 1 special summon monster. That's pretty good, man. I remember, he's even showing me a translation. I think Noe likes playing on Spanish cards, and I was just kind of like, what the heck is this card? And I told him it's basically Tribe Infecting Virus then, but not as good, I guess. Yeah, that's what... No, I wouldn't say it's Tribe Infecting Virus. What's Tribe Infecting Virus is the fact? I forgot. But he's going to pop all 3 of my monsters and attack me directly. But this leaves him with no cards in his hand. So, end phase, I'm going to use the field spell, reveal Terraforming, and put it at the bottom of my deck. I don't want another field spell. So, we know I have Miracle Furt. I know his... So, I'm just going to blind MST the last card just to be safe. Even though I know it's dead. But, like, I know all his cards. So, it's kind of like, let me just play it safe. Just in case he's been holding whatever. And now I'm going to Miracle... My game plan now is I am going to... Okay, so Charity put the Martial Leaf on top. And the Hermitry back on top of the deck. Okay, I'm debating. I have a Princess in my hand as well. Now, I cannot normal summon this turn because of Miracle Fertilizer. So you can see I'm debating. I'm just giving him free knowledge if I decide not to put those 2 back on top. But who cares? He is not looking good for our boy Noe. If I make... what's the level 8 called? I'll say he's cooked. He is cooked because I'm going to lock his draw. Okay, so you can already tell I'm debating on, do I want to put the, looks like I put the Princess on top. Activate the Hermitry, excavate the Princess, draw 1, Princess, make it an 8 most likely. And here comes Trade-In. Yeah, I've been testing Trade-In. I don't think it's that good. It's too dead most of the time. But when it goes off, I'm not going to lie. So here comes Miracle Furt. Yeah, this is not looking good for our boy, Noe. And I can still attack. So what is it? It is Hermitry. And activate the field spell. Use the field spell. Send the other Hermitry from my hand to put Princess on top. I think I had nothing left. Yeah, you can see here, like he's counting my deck. So I'm not gonna be able to use the effect because the effective prince is once per turn, but um, doesn't matter. I'm gonna just put something back on top of his deck. So I'm gonna call whatever, and then I'll say's effect to put you. I'm gonna put one. So I choose to put the Uranite back on top of his deck. Hit him for 5K. Set up back row. So that leaves him at 5,000, and he just concedes. I had Chalice anyway to stop that card if he decides to use it again. So I'm moving on with a 2-0 record. We'll see if I can get back to how many rounds of Swiss was this tournament. I think this tournament was 4 rounds. It was 4 rounds of Swiss, cut to top 4. And yeah, no, he's gonna have to win. This is round 2. He's gonna have to win the next 2 to get into top 4. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed it. And check out the link in the description. I have a coupon code for 5% off Yu-Gi-Oh! Singles and product at Epic Cards and Games. The code is my first and last name, Oscar Zelaya, one word, all caps. Yep, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.